AITAH for finally losing it on my father-in-law after he kept telling my husband to divorce me. So, AITAH have been married to my husband 31M for 5 years now. We have a pretty solid relationship. We both work, we share responsibilities, and we're happy. But if you ask my father-in-law, I'm apparently the worst wife ever because I gasp, have a job, and don't spend my entire life catering to my husband like some 1950s housewife. My Phil is very old-fashioned. He thinks women should stay home, cook, clean, pop out kids, and basically exist to serve their husbands. And because I don't do that, he hates me. Like, not even subtly. He has flat out told my husband that he should divorce me and find a better wife who will take care of him properly. My husband always shuts him down, but Phil never stops. He just keeps making little digs, little comments every single time we see him. Well, this weekend, I snapped. We were at my in-laws' house for dinner, and Phil started up again, talking about how back in his day, men worked hard and came home to a real wife who had dinner on the table and knew her place. I ignored it, because honestly, it's nothing new. But then he turns to my husband and goes, "I don't know why you put up with this. You could do so much better." And that's when I lost it. I looked at him and said, maybe instead of worrying about my marriage, you should worry about the fact that your own son barely wants to visit you because of how awful you are to me. He turned bright red and started yelling about how I was disrespectful, how I was turning my husband against his family, blah, blah, blah. Mill just sat there quietly, and my husband finally spoke up and told his dad to stop talking about me like that. Now, Phil isn't speaking to me, which, honestly, is kind of a win. But Mill says I should have just let it go because he's old and set in his ways. But I feel like after years of disrespect, I had every right to finally speak up. So, AITAH,